Hey guys, Jeff at Hubie's Garage, and yeah, another day out in the garage, and yeah, we might have some projects to work on. Or do we? What's going on here?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
Are we getting out of the Tri-5 business? Have we gotten out of the car business? Changing hobbies?
Well, we're waiting.
Well, we'll see what's coming up next. Well, I went ahead and did something. Yep. New digs for Hubie's Garage.
Oh, gnarly!
6-car garage, 1,500 square feet. Actually, I'm not precise on the square feet, but 6-car garage. All right, well, day one here. Doing a little cleanup, sweeping out the garage. So this is it. It's 23 by 60. So almost 1,400 square feet. 6-car garage. Do have a single half bath in here. Might add a shower later, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is it, the new digs. And down here we've got an office. But I think we may have some other uses for this thing that won't really involve the garage. So this thing's about 410 square feet. But yeah, pretty nice place. It's gonna look really good with the 55s in here. I guess the only bummer part is we do have a 220 outlet, which is nice. Unfortunate thing is we only have 3 110 outlets. That's not going to fly. And the other issue is we don't have any exterior lighting. So we're going to probably put some floods on it, because the only thing we have is just the two gumballs. So we'll have to put a couple of floods on these posts out here. Just put a couple of them. We'll see how it goes. Well, today's the day. It's moving day. Time to get a U-Haul and start moving these cars. As well as the toy hauler, the Nova, a lot of junk. We're not going to use the car trailer today because I still haven't gotten the wishbone fixed. See that or not? It's going to be sold anyway. All right, starting to empty it out. Lots of stuff to move. I think this is going to be our U-Haul. Going to move the cars and fill the truck bed up each and every time. And I've actually committed a sin. I said I'd never move while in the middle of a project. Well, I'm in the middle of about 3 projects, so hopefully I don't lose any hardware or lose any parts, because it seems like that's a given when you move. and you move your garage. All right, load number one. The truck filled up, and the Nova on the back. See if we can get it all done in one day. All right, casualty number one. Found some battery box studs. Luckily, one of them fell and hit the trailer, and the trunk's locked, but I was able to unscrew it from underneath. This was on the Nova. For anyone wanting to know what Disneyland looks like, this is the beginning of it. And yeah, it goes into California Adventure. It's Disneyland Drive. And this is right about where California Adventure starts. Trees. All right, first truckload has been unloaded, first car's been unloaded, and things probably going to fill up fast, so putting stuff together. All right, got the gasser on the trailer. I should have filmed it, but we started it up and drove it on the trailer. A little finicky, but hey, it runs, and drove up on the trailer. First one of the 4 of the day that actually drove onto the trailer. All right, got the truck emptied again. Car number 2 is off. You could see what a spool does to the driveway. Doesn't like to turn, so oh well. But yep, the gasser's in. We drove it in, and the Nova, we're just stacking parts, but yeah, what a great shot. We'll put the Del Rey next to it, and then we'll put the Bel Air 2-door sedan right here, because this is going to be the primary workspace. I'm going to put my workbench along the wall here, and maybe my toolbox is back over here. So, coming along. The gasser has a new home. Lots of room to work on it. Should be fun. Get this thing back out there again. Okay, another game of Tetris. Moving cars. And we have car number 3. The Bel Air 2-door sedan is loaded and ready to go. And the garage is thinning out. Just the Del Rey. All right, car number 3. Ari and I, we're rolling. We're taking car number 3, the Bel Air 2-door sedan, and some VW bug seats. But yeah, let's probably can't see anything but glare back there. If that worked or not, but all right, Bel Air 2-door sedan. Got Ari riding shotgun again. Yeah, it's
looking good back there.
That's it. Home sweet home. All right. Put it in bay 1. Go ahead and put it in the first bay. All right, so got number 3 in there. Definitely gonna put stuff right there for now. Eventually where the bug's gonna go. Then the Del Rey will go right there next to the gasser, and the Nova, and I think eventually the 4-door 55 will come home from Montana and go in the 6th bay. So, all right, getting there. Pretty good view. Full moon. We're still working. Well, that's a pretty cool shot. My neighbor's flag and the full moon. Pretty cool. Gonna miss this neighborhood. All right, sun is setting. We got one more car.
Last one.
Last one. The Del Rey. So probably have to tape the one door shut because it does not have a latch, and I think the trunk lid is just sitting on it. So, but yeah, did a little bit of work in this garage. Not too bad of a place. All right, the last one loaded up. Sorry I don't have much lights. We're relying on the 4-ways. But got the Del Rey on the trailer. Got the back of it strapped down. Probably pretty hard to see, but it's on there. Last one for now. I think the only other 2 that are going to go there eventually will be the 55 4-door and the 67 bug. Well, we made it. The last car, the Del Rey. Got the Del Rey on the trailer. We'll get ready to unload it, and this is what the nighttime version looks like. Still got a lot of moving in to do, but we're gonna put the Del Rey right here. It's like a good spot for it, but pretty good view from here. So we just need to do some outdoor lighting, put that in, go from there. All right, pretty cool. All right, all moved in. 4 of 6 cars, and they are in. All tucked away. Pretty unbelievable. Garage is so long, I'm going to get my steps in walking out to it every day. Just got to find some shelves and some racks, and we've got 4 racks for the back wall. We've got one of them in, another one being built, but this is probably going to be rack back here. The engines will go in here. It should be pretty nicely set up. All right, first big trip with the toy hauler. Feeling like a vagabond. But yeah, we're using the toy hauler as our U-Haul, so we'll see how that works. So that's it, guys. That's the big news. That's the big update. You know, obviously this wasn't something that was initially planned right away. You know, I had some changes, some life changes. Initially, we were looking at going to Montana. My wife and I wanted to build on our property out there. Obviously that fell through. Then after I lost my wife, we ended up looking at Tennessee. we were thinking we maybe move to Tennessee and build a shop out there and continue on. I was actually in the process of putting together a trip to go out there for my second summer to look at properties, and that was when I got a call from my daughter stating that she was coming home from college. She's going to be wrapping up her bachelor's degree, and she's decided to come home, wanted to move back in and finish her master's degree here in California. At that point, my son basically had some job changes that were for the better for him. He's going back to school to finish his degree, and promotion at work for him also. So he said that he's got a minimum of a few years here, 5 to 10 years here in California. So it was obvious that the previous place, it was a rental, and we couldn't fit in the rental anymore. With my 3 kids and myself, we needed a 4th bedroom. So we started looking, and it was like, well, if I'm going to stay in California, it better be a fun place. And this is definitely a pretty cool place. I mean, I've had a lot of people that are pretty blown away at this property, and basically everybody said, hey, you know what, this place is made for you. It's got your name all over it. We're pretty much moved in at this point. Had quite a bit going on with that. Basically zapped the energy out of me, so I haven't really been able to do a whole bunch as far as the cars. I've got a couple things up here on the horizon, and I should be getting back at it pretty soon, because this is a pretty fun garage, and we want to make it better, and you'll see a lot of improvements along the way. You'll see some changes along the ways. Anyway, yeah, enough babbling for me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being there, and we'll see you soon. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.